Okay, now we got Count Albert. Gene rips into Count Albert. But, you know, the damn thing is, we did a post on Count Albert a little while ago, and she's got the wrong Count Albert. That's the funny thing about this whole thing, is there's another Count Albert that got caught going into the Vatican, which was crazy, with notes, documents, all kinds of things, big money working with the Vatican. And the bottom line is that they went into his hotel room and they found fake notes again. They found seals, fake stamps, all kinds of things according to them. Now, I'm not getting on Count Albert because they let him go. They let him go. And when they let him go, as far as I'm concerned, without charges, then, you know, they don't have any reason to hold him. So, but this is the person that Gene was talking about. Yet I saw some answers from some other people, comments about our Count Albert, S.E. Chang. The first Count Albert was Count Vanko Burdick Albert, who is from Vancouver, where Gene's from. The S.E. Chang is Dragon family, as I know, as Inchel knows, who's sitting with me right now. Inchel met him as well. You know, we know who he is, and they talked about the what's the name of the place, the corporation that he had on the island. I forget, St. John's, I believe. Well, you know, there's oil underneath that piece of property, and I don't begrudge Count Albert, S.E. Chang, for trying to make a deal to make money. I mean, that's what life's about, is making deals. You know, but they ran into this is the New World Order. Let me tell you something. You look at those people, they're Asian, except for maybe two. Okay, they have nothing to do with the New World Order. They have to do with making money. So, I mean, whoever put that out there is absolutely insane, but I think it went on Jason Lewig's site, and Jason Lewig is part of the General Electric group. So, I mean, you know, that's really cabal. So is B.K. Lim and the others out there. Denise Rednauer is just a shill for them, you know, and Tom Sims writes for Gene. Deems Gijoff works at Rumor Mill, and he's also working with the General Electric group, because he's right out there, you know. I mean, Deems has worked for them for years. And Deems has had his backside handed to him on more than one occasion. Him and Crayfish. Deems is a crayfish boy. So, you know, they're all together in this trying to get these people. You can't get them. No matter what you say about S.E. Chang or any of the people I'm with, you know, they're not going to stop because you want them to. They've got a job to do. A real job. Not sitting there doing nothing all day like you, Denise. Sitting there causing problems. Okay? I mean, you are the one that got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. You are. You lost your job for it. Okay? You can't come out and say, gee, I'm all pearly white now. You're not pearly white. Okay? You went after Drake maliciously, knowing that he didn't do what you claimed he did. He just shot off a gun in his backyard, and you said, oh, he's scaring me. He's going to kill us. Well, you know something? You're as foolish as you seem. You're as foolish as you seem for doing that. But anyway, you lost your job at that point in time. He's not going to give it back to you, most likely, even though you want it back. So, okay, we've gone through this one now. I said enough there. That one gets me a little mad because, you know, S.E. Chang is the one that you need to help you. You need him. When I get those accounts, you need him to help get those accounts. Okay? You do. The accounts don't belong to the West, they belong to the East. And the East is willing to help you, but if you keep allowing people like this to get in your way, then what's going to happen is you're going to end up with nothing. And there's nothing anybody's going to be able to do for you when the doors are shut. You'll be starving. So stop it, and stop biting the hand that's going to feed you. Now, oh boy, some of it doesn't make sense. Threatening letters from me. The threatening letters from me, like I said, are similar to the mysterious Drake letter that no one ever saw. You know, it's Gene Scoville. It's not Jean, it's Jeanne, and it's on my site. Comments. Read it. Then you got Eddie Sino. Eddie Sino's my friend. Eddie Sino was in the hospital when Wagner, who's a con, Scott, who's a con, and Winston Shrout, who's a con, who uses Ron Glass's work and claims it's his. He tries to find it even and pay for it even if he has to. But the bottom line is con. And you got more of them. But the bottom line is they've never made a dollar in anything, and they're out there making statements. Well, they called Drake, they called David Wilcock, they called Benjamin, and they called everybody else trying to get them to slander me, to malign me. They didn't do it. Drake told them, show me that you're working with the Amanah. Substantiate you're working with who you claim, and I'll do something for you. Well, they didn't do it. Okay, they couldn't even produce a fake note, which is what Keith Scott's really good at, from what I understand. Anyway, Eddie Sino's going to be back in town in a short while, and Eddie Sino, I'll most likely have him on Drake's site, just for a little bit maybe, if he can get up in the morning. So he doesn't speak English now, but Eddie's Eddie, and he's a good guy. And you know, so that's nonsense, and that was dealt with 2 years ago, just so you know, and Gene dealt with that too. Now we got Egbert Susi, the latest, one of the latest emails on this guy. What's his name? Lang? What? Don't even know the guy. Never heard of him. All these clowns. It's on Jason Lewig, and Jason Lewig's a woman, by the way. I understand. It says woman, and Grandland, and so on. But the post of his post is there. It's about the Thai royal family. And Mr. Susi states that the Queen's alive. I state the Queen's passed. Mr. Susi states that the royal family or the people of Thailand want the daughter to become the ruler. And my claim is they want the crown prince to become the ruler, the people. And we're at a loggerhead there, and I'll never change my opinion because Mr. Susi himself has told me that the people he was associated with inside the palace have since passed. They've been passed. He's 87 years old. He's a remarkable man. I mean, you can tell by his writing and his knowledge. He's got many advanced degrees, but you know, a piece of paper doesn't mean anything in this game. It's just a piece of paper. But I like the guy. I like the way he writes, and I like the way he thinks. And he was pretty pissed off I didn't respond to him. You know, Mr. Susi, I responded to you enough in the last couple of days, and I don't have time to respond. You know, if you want to help me with my things, that's great. I can use all the help I can get. Okay, I'm really busy. But in this matter, I came after Mr. Susi, thinking he was in his 30s or 40s. He's 87, and he's still full of piss and vinegar, and he's quite the character. I'm not going to say anything bad about him. I'm just going to state all I know is his comments have changed. The length of them have changed because they've used them at the bottom, they've used them in the middle, and the one at top was his most likely. And I still don't know which part was his and which part was theirs. Okay, and we're talking about fake again. So, all in all, Mr. Susi, by the way, you are a remarkable older man. You're the kind of person that taught me when I was younger. And I'm glad to have had those people with me. And I'm glad to know that people like yourself still exist. But I'm not happy that you attacked me. You know, I have enough people attacking me who don't know what they're doing. You know what you're doing. But I'm still sticking with my position. She's passed. It's been unannounced. And the Crown Prince is the one that's going to be coming in. If not, then the world's in trouble there as well. That's my feeling and my read. And my people aren't dead, and they are inside. So I'm well connected to the royal family there. So anyway, I wish you the best, of course, Mr. Susi. I wish everybody the best. And we'll go from here. And Emily, please send that to me. I just can't find it. You know, or get it on my post or something. And Cork, I wish you all well in Cork, because my dad's family's from Cork. And I wish you well. Stay healthy, Cork, and stay healthy, Island. because when I'm through, we'll do some humanitarian packages to help our own people as well. It can't be just everybody else. It's got to be our own people too. So all in all, everybody, I've just gone through these things. I've answered them all, and every one I mentioned should not have been out there. It was nonsense, but it's their nonsense, and it's what you're listening to. And I want to dispel any rumors that they are true or I'm cabal. When these people that say I'm cabal are working with General Electric Incorporation, the corporation, it's impossible. Okay, we're working our butts off over here for you, and we're not leaving until we're done. So it doesn't matter what they do. Jean can make assumptions. She can throw her accusations against the wall as fast as she can throw that pile of crap on the wall, hoping for something to stick. It's not gonna stick. She's lost. She's lost, and it seems she's lost big this time. Now, I wish you well. I think it's time for me to go. Wish you well, and I pray that you all stay healthy, stay safe, and hopefully we can get all this stuff done in time. Okay, I'm working my tail off. It's Sunday night, 6:30 here, and I'm still working. 5th time today trying to put this together. So you take care, and I'll see you soon, and I'll hopefully have some more information for you. In the meanwhile, take care. Miss you. I just want you to know before I do leave, the boys are back in town. You know, we've got Joe here, we've got Robbie here. Michael Dunn, I'm sure he's going to be here soon, because we're sure going to need him. We'll have the Peter Ayers soon. And we're going to need the boys. The boys are going to, Drake was even going to have to come in here soon. We're going to have the boys here. But here's one of our boys who wants to say hello to you, who hasn't seen you in a while, or you haven't seen in a while. Here he is, Angel Kim. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody. I came here yesterday, and I met Mr. Neil Keenan and Joe and Rob, and I'm very happy to see you again. So, at the moment, I am doing some anti-cabal movement in Korea, so I will be leader in there. I need your support. Thank you very much. I will continue to support Mr. Neil Keenan. Thank you.
I wish you all well. Good night now. Next step, we had Nelu. We had Nelu too. Forgot Nelu. How you forget Nelu? But I've got everybody back, and you have to wonder one thing. How come all of Gene's people are coming over here? Sam, that's a good question, isn't it? Wish you well. Have a good night. Bye-bye. That's all, folks.